the Underground Circus, folks. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host with the most, the one, the only, Wild-Eyed Yeti. And we're going to finish yesterday's show and start on to the other show in the universe. So, buckle up and turn out the lights low, folks, because we are doing a dark episode of the Underground Circus. It's a late night fight to give you quite the fright. And it's just me, the humble Wild-Eyed Yeti, in the driver's seat, folks. So if you're up and about, and you're hooting and hollering, and you're juking and jiving, well, I'm all night fighting. So here we go, folks. Give me a few seconds to send out the links, and I, the naked one, will take you into the wee hours of the night. And I will announce the card in a few seconds, folks. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. And we got it going, folks. So I just wanted to see if the mic was working. But let's send out some links. And we got it going, folks. So I just wanted to see if the mic was working. But let's send out some links. And we got it going, folks. So I just wanted to see if the mic was working. But let's send out some links. And we got it going, folks. So I just wanted to see if the mic was working. But let's send out some links. Oh, how's it going, Zerk? Welcome to the stream. And can we do the echo thing again? Because I always like to do the echo. Oh, there are no echoes. No geckos. And we're going to continue on to the last part of last night's show, folks. and it's gonna be, and then we'll start a new show. We'll start the other card, folks, and let us get going, folks, as people stumble and bumble into the ring, folks. Now, well, you probably got this, the My Sharona virus, folks. Yes, my Sharona. I drank a Corona, got a virus, my Sharona. Yes, you are stuck with me, singing badly for your uh, music pleasure, folks. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us go into this ring. Let's go over last night's bout, folks. Okay, we got the tag team of the Real Yetis taking out Kermit Leroy and Little Big, folks, and also Skinner and his lady on the side, Raven the Enchanted, won the mixed gender tag, and we had Omar Wolf losing to Big Daddy Jingles, and that was one hell of a fight. Whisper Fighter winning that three-way dance. Mighty Minerva victorious over Stacy Wallace, folks. And, of course, the Suicide Club over Gossip Payne and Flawless Maria. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as we get into our next match, we got Shulky taking on Meanie G Marbles, folks, our world champion, folks. But, ladies and gentlemen, this is a non-title bout, folks. And, of course, we have Ramsey versus Wild-Eyed Yeti, folks. And, of course, Dr. Anus Tickler is taking on Mike Coccyx, folks. Holy shit, Mike Coccyx is tired of being in my shadow and decides to want to step in the light. And he's got a date with the doctor, folks. And the doctor is in. Probably Mike Coccyx now. And here we go, folks. Let's get this going, folks. And we're gonna go on to further matches, folks. This is just the tip of the ice cream sundae, folks, or the cherry on top, folks. And I'm your little maraschino cherry, naked and red, folks, the Wild-Eyed Yeti, folks. Probably won't want to eat any ice cream after this, folks. And Shulky will be taking on Meanie G Marbles, folks. And I said this is a 9-title bout. And somewhere is ladies and gentlemen, let us get going, folks, as we're waiting for this match to start, folks. And here we go, folks. We are live here in Las Vegas, Nevada, folks. And making our way to the ring, folks, is Shulky, folks.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Yeah, Shulky having quite the run here in the Underground Circus, folks.
Unknown, the Queen, Hulk.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, gonna try her chance at our world champion, folks. As she makes her way down to the ring, folks, towards the ringside, taking on our world champion, Meanie Marbles, folks. Oh, look, here we go. Oh, not even waiting for her introduction, folks, is our world champion, folks, and Meanie Marbles now going after Shulky. And Shulky doesn't even see our world champion, folks. Shulky going up to the ring and getting attacked with that world title, folks. Meanie using the world title to take down She-Hulk chick, folks. Yes, and now Meanie going to work on Shulky. Shulky being not concussed with that world championship belt, folks. Meanie Marbles used that as a weapon, folks.
Now Meanie Girl going to work on Shulky. Shulky pushing her back. Don't think Shulky's going to take to the tactics of that, folks. But Meanie not even letting Shulky get into her ring gear. Now punching her in the face, folks. Now picking her up, and now Shulky going for the kick out here, folks. Now going up over here, folks. Shulky going after Meanie. Now pushing her down, using her strength, folks, and putting those boots down in her, folks. Now dragging Meanie to the center of the ring, folks. And now getting boots her, and Shulky winning the winner of this ring, folks. But ladies and gentlemen, that was Meanie was disqualified, folks. Winner by DQ. And ladies and gentlemen, we got Ramsey versus Wild Eyed Yeti, folks. And yes, that was a DQ, folks, because Meanie used the world title to knock out Shulky, folks. Now Yeti going in, folks, against Ramsey's, folks. Now Ramsey's the luchador from Ecuador, as they say. It's not the back door luchador. I believe that is Flowerboy Macweave. Hey Raven, how's it going? Welcome to the Underground Circus, Raven. And of course, don't forget, you got 2 tickets to Paradise, folks, when you are dealing with the one, the only, Wild-Eyed Yeti, folks. And ladies and gentlemen, we're here late at night. It's just me, your humble host, as I always say, folks. But of course, folks, we got Ramsey taking on to me. Oh, would you like to know how I'm feeling? You shouldn't ask me, because I've been spitting up some mucus that looks like tea. Nothing like mucus tea to get yourself going in the morning, folks. So you take a little bit of that mucus, you spit it in the cup, you pour a little bit of hot water, squeeze some lemon and milk, and it's like the proper British tea, folks. And ladies and gentlemen, making his way from Guadalajara, Mexico, folks, the one, the only, Ramsey, folks.
From Mexico, weighing in at 277 pounds.
And it says, yes, Ramsey's is number 1, folks. You know, nothing like that little tea slime that's in your pot when you... That's what it's about the equivalent of, as we're going to talk about the mucus that I feel, folks. It's like a little bit of an orange pekoe. But going back to the match, Ramsey looking to get into that big tournament before the pay-per-view for that shot at Randy Marsh's world title, folks. And that's coming up, and there's a lot of people that are vying for that belt. And of course, we got our men's tag team division going well on the way. And making his way to the ring, folks, is me, folks. Yes, the Himalayan Hustler. The Himalayan High Lord, folks.
Weighing in at 638
Ladies and gentlemen,
pounds.
Evie likes to call me Yeti Mountain. And she likes to wear her hiking gear and go hiking on Yeti Mountain. And what woman wouldn't want to hike on Yeti Mountain, folks? My coccyx broxix. I am Wild-Eyed Yeti. I turn the ladies' legs to spaghetti. From up north and all the way to the hot Serengeti. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the Naked One. The Midnight Hustler. The one, the only Wild-Eyed Yeti, folks. Yes, get ready to rumble with this bumble. Because, ladies and gentlemen, once you step in the ring, I will make you humble. it seems like Ramses isn't too impressed with the wild idea. It looks like he's just smoking a cigarette, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no smoking in my yard. The only smoking is when I'm between the lady's legs. Oh, never mind. Did I get a little pervy there? Nah, I don't think so. So, ladies and gentlemen, getting my way as we start our way, and it looks like the crowd grows silent. Not too happy to be in this match. Not too thrilled about this match, folks. And right there, folks, now going after Yeti. Now giving Yeti a big arm drag, folks, luchador style, folks. Now dragging Yeti to the middle of the ring, and already going for a pin, folks. And not even a 1 count, folks. A little too early to put the big man down, folks. But a good shot to the ribs for good measure, folks. Going up, and now going for that hurricanrana, folks. That high luchador flying style. Trying to make quick work of Yeti. Not letting Yeti mount any kind of offense, folks. Now still driving the knee deep in the match. Now Yeti getting a hold of Ramsey, folks. A big gut breaker, folks. Going up, and now pitching him, but a nice reversal by the luchador, folks. And now kicking Yeti back seems to only piss off Yeti. Now going for it, but now able to maneuver Yeti and keeping Yeti on the ground, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you keep a giant down, folks. And going for the one. Only a 1 count, folks. Trying to steal a win early here, but Yeti, this juggernaut, folks, is built for the distance. And now going up, trying to improve the looks of Wild-Eyed Yeti, folks. Give him a little beauty treatment, the Underground Circus style, folks. And now a Yeti down on folks. Now going up, folks. Going for that. A fall away headbutt, folks. Now Yeti is down. Should be going for the pin. But ladies and gentlemen, going up. Another falling headbutt, folks. Now that's using your noggin. Everybody is sleeping while they're creeping. And Yeti getting back to the ring, folks. I didn't think Ramses didn't expect that from the Yeti, folks. Now going up, folks. Going up and doing a little tightrope walking, folks, on the Wild-Eyed Yeti, folks. And the Wild-Eyed Yeti still has not mounted any kind of reasonable offense. It's been all Ramsey, folks. Now going for that hurricanrana, flipping Yeti over. Going up for some high-risk maneuver, folks. Going up. Hits that inverted moonsault. And this could be it for the Wild-Eyed Yeti, folks. 1, 2. And a kick out at 2.5. Ramsey protesting the ref. The ref's count, folks. Now going up, kicking him right in the back, folks. And still working the lower back of Yeti. Now working the head. Going up, folks. Holy shit! Panama sunset flip, whatever you want to call it, folks. That just gotta hurt, but he should have went for the pin here. Now going for that dropped hold. Now going for that submission hold. Holy shit, folks. Going for that sharpshooter, folks. And now is Yeti gonna tap, reaching for that rope. Yeti reaches for that rope, calls for a rope break, folks. And now working that lower back. Ramsey's been working that back of Yeti's this whole entire match, folks. Very smart, very technical. Now going up, now fall away headbutt, folks. Now going for the pin. This could be it for Yeti. Does he have it left in him? And still kicking out at 2. The resiliency of Wild-Eyed Yeti, folks. Yeti's taking a beating. Loaded the gun, but did not fire, folks. If you're gonna point a gun at somebody, you better shoot to kill, folks. Going up, and we're taking this outside. And now Yeti with that step over heel kick, hitting Ramsey on right square on the jaw, folks. And Yeti being well over 400 pounds, that leg coming at you is like being hit by a bus, folks. And speaking about getting hit by a bus, how you doing today, Raven? Now going up, folks. And now Ramsey throwing Yeti back in. Going back up, folks. And now Yeti grasping Rivers, now grabbing Ramsey by the mask, folks. And we're going for a big power bomb, folks. Just splatted him like a bug, folks. Now Yeti going to work. He's taking the worst of Ramsey's. Picking up again. Oh my God. Hit him with that impaler DDT, folks. 1, 2, and a big 2 count, folks. This now, as the match progresses, it favors Wild Eyed Yeti, folks. And I'm not being impartial because it's me. Gets him with that Kinshasa kick, folks. Holy shit. Ramsey's is out, folks. 1, 2. Almost a 3 count, folks. Now that ref getting out of Yeti's way after that slow count. Now picking him up, and now Yeti going again, folks, for that big power bomb, folks. Oh my God. Working on that lower back. And Yeti's got him lined up, folks. Here we go, folks. Got him lined up, folks. And now putting the boots to him. Now Ramsey's in trouble. Can he make a reversal here? Step over, heel kick. Just kicked him right on the square in the jaw, folks. Now Ramsey going up and he hits him with that Hurricanrana, using his speed. And now going up, folks. Going up, and now he's going for that inverted moonsault, folks. And here he goes. Oh, just a standard moonsault. I thought he was going for the inverted one. Looks like it hurt him more than it hurt Yeti. But this should be it, folks. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Ramsey wins over Wild Eyed Yeti, folks. Congratulations to Ramsey, folks, over Wild Eyed Yeti, folks. I still think I had that one. The ref cheated. And plus, I had jet lag. And ladies and gentlemen, don't you forget that if you're looking for some religious candles this Easter, or some Easter egg shaped candles, or some soap that's shaped like the Holy Father or Jesus, folks, and you have those little religious fetishes in that, well, you can go to Enchanted Raven Designs and get your little sexual soaps and your little religious candles. Yes, nothing says like Easter by resurrecting Christ with your fanny, folks. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm talking about your English fanny. If you don't know your slang, folks. And don't forget, folks, and the main event, and of course we're going for Dr. Anus Tickler, folks. He is taking on Mike Cocksick, folks. Yes. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. So you can call. Yes. So don't forget to pick up your soap shaped in the shape your phallic shaped soaps and candles, courtesy of Raven Designs, folks. Wash your sins away as you scream, "Oh my God," the night away, folks. Hope everyone's having a wonderful evening, morning, on whatever side of the globe you are, folks. And of course, after this match, we will be going into some dark matches, some cards I'm throwing together, folks. Matches I want to see, matches you may want to see. And ladies and gentlemen, matches, we don't need no stinking matches. Oh yes we do. As I'm off on my little rant here, folks, I'm hopped up on Sudafed and NyQuil, folks. Yes, of course, Raven goes for anus. Raven a big fan of anus, folks. She says she has her own line of she has her own Dr. Anus Tickler line of soaps, folks. So if that's where you fancy your pleasures, folks, get the Dr. Anus Tickler candle, folks. You provide the holder, folks, and you just light up the. You can put the candle in your ass and make a wish, blow it out and make a wish. Happy birthday. And of course, Raven's still out there sitting in her bloomers, screaming anus, anus, anus. And here we go, folks. Here we go, coming from. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Coming straight from work, folks. You can tell he's had a busy day at the office, folks. It is the one, the only Dr. Anus Tickler, folks.
Making his way to the ring from Newark, New Jersey, weighing in at 359 pounds, Dr. Fingers.
Yes, Dr. Fingers, folks. And speaking of fingers, I think Raven is practicing her family fingers to the doctor, folks. Oh yes, here we go. Knuckles deep, yes. Probably elbow deep, folks. And making his way to the ring, folks, is Drum Monkey, folks. Get funky with the monkey. Just don't get too chunky, 'cause that ain't too funky. And here we go, folks. Dr. Anus Tickler strolling and a jiving, folks. Juking and a joking, folks, as we say. And ladies and gentlemen,
And
welcome to, and ladies and gentlemen, that's right, folks. I'm so freaking tough.
Unbreakable.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is my coccyx, folks. Yes, the coccyx king, the king of the tailbones, folks. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, nobody is tougher than my coccyx, folks. My coccyx has been broken, busted, shattered, and burnt to the ground, folks, and stolen, folks. And yet my coccyx takes a licking and keeps on ticking. It's the Timex of wrestling, folks. And ladies and gentlemen, my coccyx broke apart from me and decided he wanted his own wrestling career, folks. He was tired of always being behind me, folks. And ladies and gentlemen, look at the size of my coccyx, and Dr. Tickler in for a bit of trouble, folks, here. Now going after him now. Oh, look at this. Dr. Tickler, Anus Tickler, punching my coccyx, folks. And now a big slap with a big chop on my coccyx, folks. Grabs a hold of my coccyx firmly, folks. And now gets a hold of the part of my coccyx. Oh, my God. Picking up in a big suplex on my coccyx, folks. Only in the Underground Circus you'll see someone wrestle somebody else's tailbone, folks. And your tailbone will only be. Raven eyes my tailbone. My coccyx, folks. And Raven. I can see Raven doing her little finger fingers as she takes a look at my coccyx butt, folks. Now going up, and here we go, folks. Grabbing a hold of my coccyx, folks. And now my coccyx coming back and going after the doctor. Oh, a big boot, but Dr. Tickler not moving, not giving ground, folks. A wild punch, and now Dr. Tickler takes him down for that big slam. Picking him up, and now he's got him up, folks. Oh, a big face breaker, folks. Knee to the face. picking him up, folks. Taking my coccyx for an airplane spin, folks. Oh, and just right into a face buster. Going up, and ladies and gentlemen, here we go, folks. Dr. Tickler ducks that punch, gets him up for a big one-handed choke slam, and this could be it for my coccyx, folks. Uno, dos, but no trace, folks. As you see, he's in trouble here, folks. And look at this, going up, folks, and now, dropping the big leg across my coccyx, folks. Going up, folks. Here he goes, folks. And now, that belly suplex, folks. Looks like he just shattered the coccyx, folks. A big double axe handle right across the jaw, folks. Now dropping the elbow, folks. Holy shit, folks. Dr. Tickler putting on a clinic, folks. Going up. And he's got that bear hug, folks. Just he's gotten his my coccyx. Working on the lower back of the coccyx, folks. Holy shit, folks. And now a big headbutt breaking the hold, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you this, my coccyx is a very tough individual. Could you imagine the tailbone behind the Yeti, folks, having to take all those beatings, folks, in the course of those years. And now going up. And now here he goes, putting the knee to the back of Dr. Tickler, folks. Dr. Tickler is in trouble, folks. And now, look at this. Misses with that wild punch, folks. Irish whip into the turnbuckle. Going up, folks. And now pushing him into the ropes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this could be dangerous here, folks. Going to the top of the ring, folks. Now punching him. Holy shit. Can Dr. Tickler break the ring, folks? Taking him up, folks. Going for that match. And now look at this, folks. Putting the trapezius claw on the coccyx, folks. Now ramming him down, folks. The coccyx is in trouble, folks. Going up, folks. Picking him up. Big scoop slam. Tossing him across the ring, and Dr. Tickler is on fire, folks. Now now in the center of the ring, folks. Picking him up, folks. Getting him up with that double axe handle to the jaw, folks. Just trying to break the coccyx down. Got him up, folks. Got him up in that big choke hand, one-handed swing. Yes, 1, 2, and a big 2 count. Yes, everyone is going for anus, folks. Now picking him up. And now throwing my coccyx into the corner, folks. Pushing him off. And now making a comeback here. A big boot, folks. And ladies and gentlemen, excuse me, still got a bit of an allergies situation going on here, folks. Now going on here is Dr. Tickler going after my coccyx, folks. How ironic would that be if Dr. Tickler got beaten by my coccyx, folks? And we're at 6, folks. This could be a countout, folks. Our main event could be a countout. And now going for a face buster. Straight into a backstabber, folks. And now clapping it here, folks. They need to get back in the ring, or this is going to end in a, oh my gosh, Dr. Tickler winning by, broke up the hold. Could have won the match by a DQ, but did not want to win by a DQ, folks. Now push him in the ring, and now toss it. Oh my God, Dr. Tickler getting thrown face first into that steel pole, folks. Now going up, tossing him face first, giving the doctor a little makeover, the Underground Circus style. Went for that discus punch, but no sold by my coccyx, folks. And now going up, we're at 7, folks. This could end a DQ, and look at this. He's got the coccyx claw gripped onto Dr. Tickler, folks. Dr. Tickler's tapping out, but there's no submission outside the ring, folks. Oh my gosh, this could be. This is going to be a DQ, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, this match isn't over, folks. We are going to exit that. We're going to leave this a draw, folks, as we go on to the next show, folks. And let's go on to our next show, folks. Hope everybody's having a wonderful evening, a wonderful morning, whatever side of the globe you are, folks. And look at this, Raven, who is switching partners again, and now going with Booger Ray, folks. Booger booked this match. Raven is fighting with Booger. And of course, we're going to start the Okay, that is tomorrow's show, folks. That'll be next week's show, folks, and we're going to go on to some bonus matches because that's what we want to see, folks. And we're going to start off, might as well, since we're here, folks, we're going to start off, we're going to do some bonus matches for this show, folks, and we're going to do an Extreme Rules match. We're going to have Drum Monkey, folks. And who will be taking on the Coagulated Flood, folks. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Drum Monkey, folks. The guy that marches to the beat of a different monkey, folks. Taking on Coagulated Fury, folks. Coagulated Fury says that his farts are more substantial than any wrestler here in the digital wrestling world, folks. He says only his career stinks more than his farts, folks. But that's, of course, the furious one, the coagulated one, folks. And here we go, folks. Coming from... Oh, ladies and gentlemen, what is happening here, folks? Something's going on here, folks. And the coagulated one going after Drum Monkey, folks. Drum Monkey doesn't see him, folks. And looks like he's too fat to catch up to him, folks. Maybe he should have done a little more cardio. And look, this can't catch up with Drum Monkey. Coagulated Fury having trouble getting a hold of Drum Monkey. Finally gets a hold of Drum Monkey. I don't see how Drum Monkey couldn't hear those man boobies flapping against Coagulated Fury's chest, folks. And now a little cheap shot by Coagulated Fury, but Drum Monkey always ready. Hasn't even taken off his mask yet. Oh, look at this, Drum Monkey going for the fight, and now Coagulated Fury driving him down with that spear, folks. picking up. The fans are booing, doing that cheap attack, that sneak attack, that kamikaze attack on Quagga. Now look, folks, kind of gassed himself out, had to do a little cardio, folks. Looks like the fans are really furious at the Furious One, folks. Now, finally taking off his mask as he gets in the ring is Drum Monkey, folks. And now putting that elbow to Coagulated Fury, folks. And look, the Furious One just still putting the beat down on Drum Monkey, folks. And look at this, dishing out more pain on Drum Monkey. A little slingshot into a pile driver, folks. Just spiked him, folks. I can see Drum Monkey's in trouble, folks. Now cranking on that, working on that head, that upper head neck area early in this match, folks. Coagulated Fury said he taught ring strategy to everybody in AEW, folks. And now, ladies and gentlemen, going that footstep, Drum Monkey looks out on his feet, folks. Out of nowhere, folks. Drops that one-footed drop kick across the jaw. The Fierce are now looking to return the favor. What do you do when you sneak attack somebody? Going down to him, Chi-Town style, folks. Give him a Chicago concerto, folks. And now throwing up there now, ripcord, knee right to the face, folks. And now look at this. Oh my gosh, kicks him right in the back and now wants to sit and sing Kumbaya, folks. Getting back up. And and now going up, folks, punching him, folks. Now throwing him back in the ring, folks. That chair's still there. I could see Drum Monkey picking up that chair and hitting the Furious One straight across the noggin. A little uppercut, punching him here, folks. Now going for a little side suplex, Cobra Clutch style, folks. Going back up, just like that. The Furious One is on now. Gets punched straight in the mouth by Drum Monkey. Drum Monkey going after the Furious One, folks. Now dropping him, giving him a back alley beatdown, folks. Now getting him up. Now told you who's going to pick up that chair. Puts it in the corner. Now stomping him. Goodness. Oh, telling everyone he's going to put the coagulant straight through that chair, folks. Whips him in. Oh my God, breaking those ribs on that chair. Look at that ring strategy by Drum Monkey, folks. Now doing the clothesline. Again with the clothesline. That one-footed. Now taking him down, folks. Doing a little technical wrestling, folks. Setting him up, folks. And here we go, folks. Going for that DDT, folks. Holy shit. I think he knocked him out, folks. 1, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, Drum Monkey taking out the Coagulated One, folks. I think he might be in a frozen rage after that one.
Here is your winner, the Superstar.
And the winner of this match, ladies and gentlemen, Drum Monkey. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it shows you that cheaters never prosper, folks. That's how we say, folks. But what a way for a drum solo, folks. Now going up, folks. Here we go. Yep. Luckily, he didn't get a rim shot. But speaking of someone that wants a rim shot, how you doing, Raven? Are you still here? Or are you still flaunting those fanny fingers? And ladies and gentlemen, another Extreme Rules match, folks. As we go down here, folks. And we're going to pick another match, folks. Oh, shit. And ladies and gentlemen, Squat Powers will be taking on yes, we're going to mix it up with a little WWC, folks. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, Squat Powers says he wants to take out Oldberg, folks. Squat Powers kind of mad that Goldberg took the title away from the Fiend, folks, and Squat Powers wants to get justice on Goldberg for winning the Universal title from his favorite wrestler, the Fiend, folks. And of course, Squat Powers, the son of Raven and Pink Eye Larry, folks. And you can see the strong family resemblance between.
Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 640 pounds, Dirty Mullet, Smoky Stud.
You can see the strong resemblance between Raven and of course Raven and Squat, folks. Yes, Squat Powers says, do your Squat Powers, and you'll have a sexy backside like he does, folks. I don't know. It looks like if you cross Joe Dirt with Ringo Starr and Raven, you get Squat Powers, folks. Yes. I think he got him out of his mom's closet. I think those were Raven's pants. I think he's wearing Raven's yoga pants. Makes me want to think, did Raven, you know how Raven has a thing for drummers, did Raven sleep with Ringo Starr and get Squat Powers? Yeah, it's yours. Yep. And make his. Oh my God! Here we go, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think of that stupid match at the? And ladies and gentlemen, your reigning WWE Universal Champion. What a joke, folks. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you, that's probably the worst thing they did.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 270 pounds, Goldberg!
You're too busy fingering your fanny to slap me, Raven. And straight out of Southpaw Wrestling retirement home, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, Goldberg, folks. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, as you saw last week, he defeated the Fiend. He used his walker, speared the Fiend with his walker, folks. But Roger Taylor fancies men. He had a hot thing with Freddie Mercury. They drummed each other's rim. They gave each other rim shots in the back stage area. Oh no. And here we go, folks. Going after him, folks. Now Goldberg taking on Squat Powers, folks. And now Goldberg with that heel kick taking down Squat Powers. Now Squat Powers in a world of hurt, folks. Now Goldberg going to work, folks. Now, slamming him face down, folks. Yeah, yes, I know. And now going, yeah. And here we go, one. I just think it's like I was reading an interview with Dusty Rhodes. He said at a certain point, as a wrestler, you don't want to be in there because no one really wants to see their favorite wrestler past their prime when they're old. And now driving in there, now putting the knees in hard, folks. Going up, folks, and now taking him down with that leg hold, folks. Now taking a book out of Mama Raven's wrestling book, folks, is Squat Powers. Oh, up knees him now. You can tell that Squat Powers has been doing his leg work in the gym, folks. This guy's built like a pit bull. Yes, and a big chop on Goldberg, picking him up, folks. And here we go, folks. Oh, putting him with a flapjack in the ring, now going straight up, folks. And so did Freddie Mercury. He loved queens. Now going up, folks. Picking him up now, dropping him down. Now, getting taken down by a spear. Now driving the shoulder in. But on the side note here, Raven, when she was in her early 20s, used to babysit Queen. Young little Freddie Mercury and little Roger Taylor, folks. She was their wet nurse, folks. Just a little side note there. That just came across my mind, folks. And now going up Goldberg. Run into the elbow, squat with that big running knee strike, folks. And now Squat Power just staring down Goldberg, folks. Now working that knee. And now, oh my God, got him with that slap. Got him with the bitch slap, folks. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, just like that, Squat Power gave him the hand of fate, folks. Gave him the pimp hand, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't mess with Squat Powers, folks, when he gives you the pimp hand. She had just got slapped like a $2 whore that forgot to pay her pimp, folks.
Here is your winner, Dirty Mullet Smoky Stud.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you can tell that Raven is on her seat, proud of her son, little Squat Powers, folks. Yes, he's got a little junk in his trunk, and he got the funk from his mother, his mother Raven, folks. Winning 1 for the family, folks. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we still got a multitude of matches, folks, to still go on, folks. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go for a table match, folks. We're going to have Fred Starr. Fred Starr versus, ladies and gentlemen, there we go, folks. Fred Starr taking on Hollywood Hogan, folks, in a table match, folks. Yes, we're going to do your favorite superstars versus our roster, folks. And ladies and gentlemen, what you going to do when Hulk Hogan puts the little Fred Starr through a table and gives him the little Hulkster wood? Didn't you get in trouble for a sex tape, folks, Hulk Hogan? Oh, yeah, I was saying that yesterday, folks. Hulk Hogan went around saying that he had a 10-inch python when they found out it was only an inchworm, folks. That snake was a worm. Oh, my God. So, ladies and gentlemen, go fuck the worms. And, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Frederick K. Starr, folks. Yes, Fred Starr was so mean. He took his family out to a camping trip out in the desert, left someone behind, and was pissed off because someone forgot to shovel, folks. Fred Starr never forgets, even with one eye. He still remembers it, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Fred Starr, the hardcore legend of wrestling, folks, in his own right, folks. No man too big, too tall for Fred Starr, folks. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, since it's summertime and we're getting close to May and June when so many brides are getting married, folks, if you'd like some naughty lingerie for your honeymoon night, Raven has been known to make thongs and G-strings, folks, hand crocheted, folks, by the loving hands of Raven Enchanter, folks. So if you're looking for some excitement in your boudoir and looking for some provocative clothing, folks, look up Raven Enchanter Designs on the web, folks. And ladies and gentlemen, the one, the immortal one, folks. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you, if Vince McMahon could have, if Hulk Hogan was a few years younger, Vince McMahon would have Hulk Hogan take the title belt from the Fiend, folks. Heck, if there was enough, if Fox Network wanted Hulk Hogan to win the Universal title, Vince McMahon would have placated them because of the contract and money deal that he gets from Fox Network. He would have put the belt on Hulk Hogan if he could have got away with it. And of course, Raven was always said she rubbed one out for the Hulkster, folks. In fact, that's why Raven's quiet right now. She's rubbing one out for Hulkamania, folks. She's got Raven Mania. And of course, folks, the one, the only, Hulk Hogan, folks. And now here we go, Fred Starr taking on Hulk Hogan, folks. Yes, this is a match that should have happened years ago, folks. Now Fred Starr putting that elbow to the back of Hulk Hogan's head, folks. And thank God Hulk Hogan still wearing that bandana and hiding that skullet, folks. Now going up, folks. Now picking up Fred Starr. Going to say, what you gonna do, Hulkster? And the Fred Starr lays the impact down on you. Yeah. Yes, drum had to go, folks. And now the almost won the match right there by putting him through the table, but the table didn't break, folks. Now Hulkster, a wily ring veteran. And now throwing him face first into the ring post, folks. Now rolling him around, folks. And now, kicking Fred straight in the ribs, folks. Picking him up, folks. And now misses the clothesline. And Red Star runs into those big 24-inch guns of Hulk Hogan. Putting the elbow, now putting the knee to the back. Red Star is in trouble, folks. This is a table match, folks. One of these bitches has to go through some wood, folks. And Raven ran away. Everybody's running away, folks, from the circus, folks. Usually people run away to the circus. I blame. And now putting him down now, driving those elbows into the arm of Fred Star, folks. Now working the ribs, folks. Hard to get off those clotheslines when your rib and your shoulders hurting, folks. And Fred Star takes him down with a short spear. Picking him up and now going down. And now picking up. Oh yeah, Hulk Hogan trying to rally the troops, folks. And suddenly gets another burst of energy, folks. Must have drank his prune juice. Took his Geritol. And now going up, folks. Holy shit. Big belly to back suplex by Hulk Hogan. Fred Starr. Not too sure if he is being taken down by Hulkamania, but counters it with a fireman's carry. Now punching him, kicking him straight in the rib. Setting up that table, folks. Gonna give Hulk Hogan some wood, folks. He's going to feel the impact of Fred Starr, folks. A big backbreaker by Fred Starr. Hogan smartly rolling out of the way, folks. On the ring, hanging on the top rope, trying to catch his breath, folks, and catches his breath, folks. Now Fred Starr slamming Hogan straight into the match, folks, and this could be it, folks. Here it goes, folks. He's got him up. Ooh, you could hear that chop from the nosebleed seats, folks. And now, here we go, folks. It looks like Fred Starr picking Hogan up, folks. Got him up for that suplex. Drops him flat on his back, but that's not going to be good enough. You need to put him through the wood, folks. Fred Starr looking for a corner to put him in. Hulk Hogan trying to catch his breath. Now Fred Starr decides to set him up in the middle of the table, folks. And now picking him up. And now whipping him in the corner, folks. Now Fred Starr raking him in. Holy shit, now going up, folks. Oh, powering up that arm. Gonna give him that clothesline, folks. Hulk Hogan is out, folks, on his feet after that clothesline. Now Fred Starr going to work on Hogan. He's got him up. Here we go, the big scoop slam. And now going up, folks. Here he goes. Set him up. And here he goes, folks. He's got Hulk Hogan bumbling and stumbling. He's got him up, folks. Can he put him through the table? Big inverted power slam, folks. Holy shit. I have not seen that before in my life, folks. Now he's got him up, folks. Fred Starr got Hulk Hogan up. And he's got him up that fall-away suplex. Oh, my God. Almost put him through that table, but the table will not break. That's some really hard wood. And ladies do like the hard wood, ladies and gentlemen. And now, belly to back suplex. Putting Hogan flat on his face, folks. Now Fred Starr setting up a table. Hulk Hogan, better call the paramedics, better call the Florida the Sunshine Retirement Home in Florida, folks. Now Hogan, just like that, getting a burst digging in deep. And now Fred Starr punches him straight in the jaw, and Hulk Hogan not selling it, folks, getting fired up, folks. Oh, you can tell Hulkamania is running wild, shaking his fist at Fred Starr. Fred Starr goes for the fist now. Hogan with those big haymakers to the face of Fred Starr, whipping him into the ring now. That big boot, dropping that big leg, folks. But that's not going to be good enough, Hulk. You got to put the Fredster straight through the table. Hulk Hogan setting up the table. Fred Starr. And Hulk decides he doesn't want to put Fred through the table. He wants to dish out some punishment. Probably a costly mistake here, folks. Now gotten up, trying to get him for that bear hug. Fred Starr making a comeback here. A reversal by Hulk Hogan, throwing Fred in the corner, folks. And now chopping him. Now Hogan going to get Fred Starr a makeover, folks. Yes, some beauty treatment. Underground Circus style, folks. And ladies and gentlemen, Fred could use some plastic surgery, folks. He's missing one eye. Probably his nose has been broken like 5 million times, folks. He looks like a smushed up potato. Now going up, folks. Hogan looking to finish Fred off, folks. And Fred Starr aimed the gun, but didn't fire, folks. I would have just unleashed that and hit him straight across the jaw till his old man teeth fell out. Now picking him up. And now he's got him, folks. Hogan picking Fred Starr. Big scoop slam. And into the big leg, folks. And almost decapitated Fred Starr with that big leg, folks. Now Hulk Hogan trying to position Fred Starr, trying to put him through the table, folks. Fred Starr is out of it, folks. Picking him up. And now Hogan. He's got him, throws him in the corner, folks. Now another big boot. Now look at this. Just blatant chokehold. Just choking Fred out, folks. And we're still trying to put someone through the table, folks. Fred misses with that clothesline, folks. Oh yes, Hulk Hogan's fired up, folks. Look. And Fred Starr throws him in the corner. He's got him, folks. Fred Starr picking him up. He's got him on that middle rope, folks. Now draping his legs over. Are we going for the top rope, folks? Oh yes, we are, folks. No, Fred Starr with that big suplex off the middle rope, folks. Now Fred Starr, tired of old man Hogan's tactics, folks. Now flipping the table over, has it set up, and Fred Starr got him set up, folks. Here we go, folks. Can he put him through the table, folks? Taking him to the table, folks. Slamming him straight first on the table. Can Fred Starr pick him up, folks? Fred Starr's got him up, folks. Going for a suplex. This could be it, folks. A big power slam. And putting a Hulkster through the table. Ladies and gentlemen, better call the retirement home. Better yet, better call the funeral home, folks. Looks like Fred Starr just demolished the Hulkamania, folks. Congratulations to Fred Starr with that big power slam through that table, folks. Holy shit, folks. Look at this, folks. Right here. Picks him up. The strength of Fred Starr with that running power slam, folks. Holy shit. Just laid out Hulk Hogan, folks. You can feel the impact of that by the Impact player, folks. Congratulations to Fred Starr, folks. And next time you go out next time you take a trip with Fred Starr, make sure you bring the shovel. Don't know what that means, but that's what Fred Starr keeps ranting about. Just pissed off that his son Daniel forgot the shovel, folks. And ladies and gentlemen, here we are, late at night. Just me and my shadow wrestling down the avenue. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go into another to go into some custom matches, folks. We're going to go into an Iron Man match, folks. Now we're going back since this is and we're going to have Bruiser Brody taking on, ladies and gentlemen. This is a fantasy match of mine, so this is going to be a fun one, folks. And here we go, folks. Bruiser Brody taking on our own Warden, folks. Drago Doom, folks. And if you look written on Drago's forehead is called Bad Blood, folks. Wonder what that means, folks. So many questions, folks. And ladies and gentlemen, look for Raven's twin sister, Fanny Fingers, coming to the Underground Circus, folks. Yes. But of course, folks, we know this guy's pedigree, folks. This is the one, the only.
The following contest
Bruiser
is
Brody,
an
folks.
Iron
Yes,
Man match.
probably.
Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 272 pounds, the Viking.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, one of the prototype big men of wrestling, folks, was Bruiser Brody. This guy pioneered a lot of the moves that you see big men use today in wrestling, folks. Yes, Bruiser Brody was taken to us far too soon, folks. You want to look at a big man that his feuds with Blackjack Mulligan were always great to see, folks.
And his
And
opponent
this, ladies and gentlemen,
from New York,
a man just as
weighing in
probably
at
bigger than Brody,
442
folks.
pounds,
And ladies and gentlemen,
the Warden.
yes, ladies and gentlemen, Drago Doom.
The Devil.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta watch out when Drago's waving that steel pipe, folks. Holy shit, folks, you could tell this is a man possessed, folks. Some say he's part demon. Some say he's all demon, folks. We don't know the true background on Drago. It's always been a mystery, folks. But we know his history in the wasteland. We know his history here, folks. Drago just standing a little bit taller than Bruiser Brody, folks. And now look at this, going after Brody, folks. Brody taking a beatdown from Drago. Drago now getting him up, and now putting the seat of justice down on the lower back, folks. And now he's got him up, folks. He's got in that butterfly suplex, folks. And welcome to the stream, each and every one of you, folks. Drop a like if you like what you see. And now Drago, just no respect for the wrestling legend. Now he's got him up, and now big overhand punch to the top of the cranium, and now a big double axe handle to the back, folks. Bitch slaps Brody, folks, and I've never seen Bruiser Brody handled like this before in my life. A big shoulder breaker, just tearing the legend down, folks. And now going out, count a big headbutt. And this is a 30-minute Iron Man match, folks. Here we go, folks. Drops him down with authority, folks. And then puts the seat of justice straight on the sternum of Bruiser Brody, folks. Now getting him up, folks. Now punching him. And now Drago going for it, folks. But Brody with a counter here, folks. Got him up in the mat and does that. Drops him, folks. Drops the elbow, folks. Brody can take a beating, folks. Always could, folks. He's got him up, folks. And now, big chops there. Just chopping him down now. Big double punch on this Brody. It's been a little too much celebrating. A big overhand chop. Just chopping the skull in half. And now, going to work on Brody, folks. Still. And those one double the axe handle. Another axe handle, folks. Picking him up, folks. Oh, puts him down. And you can see Brody is in it. He's getting Brody. And this could be it here, folks. Brody saying it's over. Gonna go for that big bro kick, folks. Holy shit. Kicks him down with that bro kick. And now, Brody powering up, folks. Yes, we got Bionic Brody now, folks. Putting down. Dropping that big elbow. Drago rolling out of the way. Rolling back in the ring, folks. And now can Drago slap him down, folks. He's got it. Slaps him down now. Oh, he's got him with the long arm of the law, folks. Drago just tearing out Brody, folks. And now gets him with that big boot. And now now stomping on him. Picking him up. And now a big double fist to the back on Brody, folks. As we're going. And now look. Oh. Out of nowhere with the big boot taken down. Drago, folks. I can't tell you who's winning, folks. I believe it's evened up between these two, folks. This is an Iron Man match, folks. Getting back up. And now Brody looking to do some damage on Drago, folks. The Warden, Drago Doom, is in trouble, folks. And now going up, folks, bringing out a kendo stick, gonna cane him worse than a Singapore lad, folks. And now stomping out, putting him Brody, going hardcore, going medieval on the ass of Drago Doom, folks. Looks like he's a little gassed out after those wild swings. The only way you can win this is to Knock your opponent out with a finisher, folks. Picking him up, and now Brody going. Here you go, folks. Taking him for the last ride, folks. Big crucifix power bomb. These two going out, big chop, overhand chop. Brody putting the beat down on Drago, folks. As we are halfway through this match, folks. Picking him up, and now Brody working on Drago, folks. He's got him in with that little Cobra clutch backbreaker, folks. Look at the snap he put into that. You can see that upper arm strength and that core strength coming into play, folks. And now picking up Drago. Drago's in trouble, folks. Big overhand right, folks. Now coming up, got Drago up again. He's got him up, got him locked in, folks. Going in, folks. Holy shit. What a neck breaker, folks. Drago is just twitching there in the ring, folks. Now going up, folks. Here we go, folks. Brody going for that big knee, folks. Right across the chest, folks. Now going up, and now Drago in trouble, folks. Whipped down by his braids, folks. Now getting a knee to the back for good measure. Now Brody going to the top ring, folks. Is it going to be that big Brody knee, folks? Nope. Changed his mind. Very smart man now. Just going to pummel the shit out of him. Now puts the boots to him. Drago in trouble. Going for it, folks. Gets him with the neck breaker, folks. Got to use a finisher to secure a pinfall here, folks. And here we go, folks. Picking him up and going for that trio of backbreaker, folks. And bam. Working that lower back. And now he's got him up, folks. And now he's putting him up and down, going for a punishment. Drago can take out a lot of punishment. Look at the strength of Drago. Gets him up for that big power, for that big military slam, folks. Going after Bruiser Brody. But now, throwing him back in the ring, folks. Looking to finish him off, folks. Excuse me, still got a lot of wrestling. Sorry for the cough, folks. And now going up. And now Bruiser Brody, holy shit, with the backbreaker, folks. This could be it, folks. Looking to secure a pinfall right here, folks. Picks him up, folks. Gets him up, folks. Taking him up for that big red-in power slam right into the cameraman, folks. And now Drago making his way back here, taking him down with authority, folks. Now he's got him up. Oh, just putting that big fat ass into the the back of Bruiser Brody, but Bruiser Brody turns the momentum around his favor. Gonna pick him up, folks. He's got him, folks. But took too long, and Drago was able to kick him straight in the face before he could do that high-risk maneuver, folks. Now twisting the neck, now keeping his man grounded. Grabbing him by the beard and the hair. The ref doesn't see it, folks. And just cranking that neck, using that hair and that beard to add extra pain, folks. And just tossing in there. The ref can't see it, folks. Blocked by his big, wide body, folks. The ref trying to see it, but now Drago just throws him flat on the mat now. And right, just like that, drops the long arm of the law on Bruiser Brody, folks. Now you can see Bruiser Brody, he's in pain, folks. He's barely bringing himself up by the ropes, folks. And now Drago taking too much time pandering to the fan, but still bitch slaps him. As you see our Warden just slowly wearing down Bruiser Brody, folks. Now Brody getting whipped over by his hair, folks. And now still working on that neck, still cranking that neck. He's got his hand locked in the hair, folks, just pulling on it, getting extra leverage. And he's got him by the bottom, by his beard too, folks. Just cranking it. Just the pain, folks. And using his body to block the ref so the ref can't see the dirty tactics that he's using, folks. Now picking him up. And this does not bode well, folks. Going for a tombstone. And Bruiser, just like that, Bruiser Brody is broken open. And now Brody drops the long arm of law on Brody. Just Drago running away with this match, folks. Proving that he's tougher. Maybe sending a message to those that try to escape his penitentiary, folks, that he will personally come after you and haul you in. But ladies and gentlemen, again with that one arm drag off the middle rope, can Brody make a comeback? We have 20 minutes left in this match, and he's already bleeding, folks. The blood is flowing down the side of his face, folks. You can just see it, folks. Going up, and now going for that neck breaker, folks. Now look at this, setting him up, folks, for that big Brody boot, folks. And ladies and gentlemen, he is laid out, folks. Just laid out, folks. Drago is now taking a series of chops and punches. Brody making a big comeback and making a big statement here, folks. You don't mess with the legend of Bruiser Brody, folks. Unless you want to stab him in a shower, but that's a different matter right there, folks. Standing him off, folks. Drago's out. Could we have a glitch here? No. Bruiser Brody waiting for him. He's got to but gets punched. A gut punch. Took too long to respond, folks. And he let his opponent get back to his feet. That's what happens when your ego gets in the way, folks. During a match, folks. You can let a match just slip right by you. And now going up, Drago. Driving that knee. You can just see that ring just bounce. I'm surprised the ring has not broken, folks. And now picking him up. Going for that tombstone, folks. Rest in peace, folks. As the Undertaker would say. Now Bruiser Brody. Gonna go for it. Drops a long arm of the law on Bruiser Brody. Now putting that forearm to the back of Bruiser Brody Drago. Trying to take a lead here in this match, folks. Oh, but ladies and gentlemen, his back just gave out, folks. He just could not hold him up there, folks. Drago may have injured his back, folks. May have a back injury here, folks. And now going up. Tossing him over, folks. And now he's got it, folks. And now the two gentlemen are back in the ring, and I use that term gentlemen very loosely. Big bro kick, folks. That big boot just put Drago down, folks. I've lost count in this match. Maybe somebody out there has the count, folks. But I'm telling you, Bruiser Brody is probably behind by a couple of pinfalls, folks. Now, and now, out of nowhere with the neck breaker. Oh, here we go, folks. Here it is. That big kick, folks. Here we go, folks. And just gets him with that big boot, folks. Setting him out, folks. Lights out for Drago, folks. And Bruiser Brody has got. Look. And now gets him with another big boot, folks. 15 minutes left in this match, folks. It could go either way. Both men are not giving an inch, folks. Not giving up, folks. Still in it to win it, as they say, folks. Big double. And now picking up Bruiser Brody with authority. And slamming him down. Putting the boots to him, folks. And look at this. Holy shit. No respect, folks. I'm telling you, probably one of the dirtiest fighters we have around here is Drago Doom, folks. And look at this, just like that, a drop kick. Takes Drago off his feet, coming back with a spear. Excuse me, folks, as these two men are evenly matched, folks. And it looks like Bruiser Brody has passed down the merge. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you have mushroom tea, please give some to Raven. Mushroom tea is her favorite kind of tea, and especially if you want to mix some Earl Grey in with it, folks. And now a big headbutt on Bruiser Brody, folks. Oh, bitch slaps him in the back of the head, folks. That's a big how do you do, again, a little rabbit punch in the back of the head. Using every dirty tactic he can get away with. Is the war another wasteland, folks? Drago Doom now gets bitch slapped. Oh, punches him, folks. Just taunting Brody, folks. Big hip toss over the top rope, bring it back in the ring. Drops the long arm of the law on Bruiser Brody, folks. Now, changing the motor around, throws Drago into the ropes, folks. And now, look at this no-low boss there, Brody. Just making this into a straight-out street brawl or a barroom fight, folks. It's got him locked up, just putting that big hammock right across the back of Drago Doom now. Still working on that back. Look at that, folks. Using all his strength to deliver a trifecta of a backdrop, folks. And now going up, picking him up, folks. He's got it, folks. Again, working on that back, folks. He's got him lined up, folks. Holy shit. Drago's in trouble, folks. Here we go, folks. Picking him up. Going for that big crucifix power bomb. And just like that, it's even up now. Drago getting his second win. Takes down Brody with that spear, putting the boots to him. Now dropping. And here we go. Going for that tombstone. Ref not calling for the bell. So it doesn't count, folks. Going up. And now drops the long arm of the wall straight across the chest. Now Brody getting back up. But Drago not letting him get to his feet, folks, as he punched him straight in the back. Staring him down. Now punching him in the gut. And the whole car story about Brody. Grabbed him by the skull, folks, and it throws him into the corner. Gonna set him up, folks. He's got it. Taking too much time. Contemplating what he's gonna do, folks. Here we go, folks. A bulldog off the middle rope, folks. Planting him face first, and Drago is concussed, I believe, folks. Got him up. Big back. Whips that backbreaker. Using that arm strength, that core strength to put the snap into it now. Going straight to the street style, folks. And just sitting on him and beating him, picking him up, folks. And here we go, folks. This ain't going to be a technical match. This is just going to be a straight out alley fight. Now taking it out to the fans, folks. But runs into a big chop. Should have kept the momentum going and kept him in the middle of kept him inside the ring, folks. But no, he wants to make a street fight out of this, folks. Ramming his face into the steel steps. And now picking him up, and now just working on that back. And now looking at him, I told you, all technical, any kind of technical wrestling is thrown out the window, folks. This is a straight out brawl. Now throwing him into the barricade. Our cameras are in close, folks, to get the action, folks. takes him down with a spear, and now just kicks him on the side of the leg, folks. Up close action. Grego doing what? Grego weathering the storm, folks, making a comeback here, backing off the attack of Brody, folks, throwing Brody back in the ring, folks. As we're down to 9 minutes left in this match, I do believe Grego has a slight lead advantage over Bruiser Brody. Bruiser Brody counters. The close on the Grego doing now. Going up, folks. Oh, big neck breaker. Grego wisely rolling it out of the ring, folks. And now Luthez press, and now Grego is broken open. Both men are now bleeding, folks. But Grego's face is so scarred up, you wouldn't even know if he was bleeding, folks. Now tosses Grego straight into the barricade, right in front of the fans. The fans are getting their money's worth as the fight is out there where they could see it up close. You could hear that chop in the nosebleed sleeves going for that Mongolian chop, but Bruiser Brody steps in and blocks it, but gets thrown straight down to the floor. None of these men are gonna go down, folks. Now taking him down with that spear again, folks. Again, another spear. Just put him up, folks, and now going up and now steps out of the way, folks. Kicks him in the back of the leg. Now throwing him into the barricade, folks. Now Brody stepping back in the match. Grego trying to shake off the cobweb. Going back in. Look at the mind games of Brody. And now, and probably got a little too cute with that in and out action in the ring and just walked straight into a fist to the face, folks. And now they're getting picked up and going for that tombstone, setting up the long arm of the law, folks. He's laid out to rest, folks. Now Grego picking up Bruiser Brody by his beard and hair, folks. And now a big chop, setting him down, folks. And this could be it, folks. Setting down the long arm of the law. As the match wears down, Grego scoring more points in this Iron Man match, folks. Now getting picked up now. Bruiser Brody out of nowhere with that running crucifix power bomb on Grego. Now Drago's out, folks. And now look, Bruiser Brody just kicks him straight in the nuts, folks. Like I said, no fancy wrestling, no little cute chain wrestling here. It's going to be a flat-out brawl, folks. Scoring another win, folks. I cannot keep track, folks. I have lost track of who's ahead in this win count, folks. Big trust as Bruiser Brody coming back big with that combination. And now he's got it, folks. And now punching the side of the face. The brutality of Bruiser Brody, folks. Gets whipped into the corner by Grego. Grego putting him on that middle rope, maybe taking a little too much time, folks. Deciding what he wants to do, folks. Going up to that middle rope. Gonna do a suplex, working on that back. Bruiser Brody is completely out, folks. He's not even moving. Oh, and now chopping him, picking him up and chopping him down. Just brutalizing him. And now Bruiser Brody digs in deep and reverses. Going up. And now he's got him locked in the corner. Bruiser Brody driving those elbows, driving straight into the ribs, trying to wear down. And then much bigger individual whips him in with a power bomb. And now he's got it set up, folks. Oh, with that big Cobra Clutch backbreaker, folks. Grego rolls out, folks. Just trying to secure his, trying to keep his lead, folks. Now, if Bruiser Brody can get a couple more wins, he could pull ahead of Drago Doom, folks, and actually steal this match from the Warden, folks. And now he's got him up, folks. Got him by the scruff of the neck, gives him a little beauty treatment. Now punches him in the gut. Not even done yet. Gonna take him topside, folks. Looking at him, but Drago counters, sees him coming in and kicks him straight in the motor and gets him straight up into that tombstone, setting up that for the long arm of the law, folks. Oh, he doesn't go for it. He just scrapes his face, scrapes his boot across Bruiser Brody like he was out of nowhere. Bruiser Brody gets that big boot, that bro kick, taking down Drago Doom, folks. As we're going down in the last 3 minutes of this match, we're getting down to the 2-minute warning. These men are pulling out all the stops to secure a victory, folks. And now just punches in the side of the face, putting the beat down on Brody, but goes for a swing. But Drago counters into double underwing suplex. Now drops a long arm wide, and now scores another ball, folks. Drops him with the big chops. We're going down in the last few minutes of this match. These two men still going at it 100 miles per hour, folks. But as you can see, the length of the match is just wearing on them, folks. Both men are tired. They've beaten each other up badly, folks. And now Bruiser Brody's still getting back up. But he's still out of the ropes, gets punched in the gut. And now runs into a big boot. And now a big takes him over the hip toss. And now Brody just standing there. Believes he has, trying to catch his breath, folks. Trying to get some air in those lungs, get some oxygen in the blood. So he can make it past these last 2 minutes, folks. And here we go, folks. Maybe a wise decision. A series of backbreakers just trying to wear down Drago, folks. And now going back up, folks. Picking him up, and now Brody punched them, but blocked by the Warden, folks. And then Warden scoops him up and applies the Tombstone pile driver, folks. Now he's got it, folks. Now look at the strength of Drago, folks. Just picked him up and just tossed him like a wet sock monkey on an afternoon when they haven't washed their underclothing, like Raven the Enchanted. And going over now, slaps him right in the face. Oh, look at this. Drago adding another victory in before the final minute of this match, folks. Punching him straight in the face. Now Drago picking him up. And now he's whipping him over. And now Bruiser Brody fighting his way out of his way down the last final seconds, folks. And he scores a victory worth that bro kick, folks. Going down to 40 seconds. Picking him up. And now he's got him, folks. And drops that big elbow straight into the chest, folks. We're down to 20 seconds. This is, I'm not sure who won this. I cannot call it, folks. There's been so many falls scored between these two in the last few minutes. I cannot tell you. We're down to the last 14. And ladies and gentlemen, drops the seat of justice straight on the chest of Bruiser Brody, but it does not count, folks. A big overhand chop to the face, folks. And the winner of this match is Bruiser Brody. Was able to secure the win.
Here is your winner, the Viking.
Like I said, Bruiser Brody did enough to get the lead and keep the lead from Drago Doom, but early on Drago Doom pretty much had this match in his hand, but it was his to lose. A Bruiser Brody digging in, yes, Bruiser Brody digging in deep, folks, proving why he is a legend, folks, probably known as one of the toughest men that ever walked into the squared circle, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Bruiser Brody. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do one final match, folks. Yes, one final match, because that's what we do here in the circus. And this will be our final match of the evening, folks, because I'm I I'm getting all congested, folks. I'm starting to sound like this, and as the phlegm fills up my nasal cavities, and I can barely talk, folks. And if you'd like a cup of my phlegm, I will gladly send it to you. In our final match, folks, it's gonna be a willy match, and we know how Raven likes the willies. Willies, wankers, and dongs is what Raven was gonna call her business, folks. Excuse me. I think I hawked a piece of lung on that one. Yes, we get. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a big Willie battle. Big, beautiful William, folks. Taking on Big Willie Jenkins, folks. I'm surprised. These are two of the biggest Willies in the Underground Circus, folks, and we got them right here in the same match in a steel cage, folks. Yes, we're gonna put a cage on these two Willies so they don't flop out loose, folks. That they stay secured, folks, within the confines of the ring. Because everybody doesn't like it when the Willies pop out of the ring, folks. You want to keep them inside the ring, and Big Beautiful William give him a beautiful power bomb on Big Willie Jenkins, folks. Willie Jenkins barely fits in this match, and ladies and gentlemen, as we're outside in a warehouse outside of the Underground Circus, we are having this match, because we knew the ladies couldn't handle two giant Willies at the same time, folks, in the same ring, folks. Although some ladies do like two Willies in the ring, if you know what I mean. Am I right, Raven? And now, ladies and gentlemen, being double stuffed. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, picking him up and giving him a big side slap, dropping him straight on his back, working on the lower back, folks. These men are in a secured warehouse, guarded, folks, so that nobody can interfere, folks, and they're locked in a cage, folks. Now, William putting on the abdominal stretch and seeing if he can make Willie bitch out or tap out, I think, folks. Now going up, and here we go. A big backbreaker applied by Big Willie on beautiful William, folks. And now the thing, what William will say, that everything he does is a thing of beauty. Every move he does is beautiful because it's perfect. Now going up, now trying to crawl out of the ring, trying to get out of there, folks. Now trying to put his leg over it, folks. And now being punched by Willie Jenkins, folks. And now kicking his way out, folks. And he's got it, folks. Kicking it out, folks. Almost makes his way out of the ring, folks. And now kicking him off. And now William, again, right on the folks. Almost out of the ring. Can he get that leg over? He's almost had that leg. Almost was out of the ring, but Willie Jenkins has him, folks. And now kicking him again. Now having to get back in the ring, folks, as those fists of Big Willie Jenkins wear down. Now William trying to go back up, but now fighting his way out. Now Willie Jenkins punching William, now punching him inside the ribs. Both these men trying to get out of this ring, folks. Slams him in the ring now. Willie Jenkins trying to get out of the ring, folks. He's got it locked in, folks. He can't get that foot, and maybe a little too heavy, folks. Trying to get that leg over William in pursuit, folks. Now pulling his leg back over the rope, folks. Willie Jenkins can't get that big leg of his over the rope, folks. As William's punching him, he's stuck over there, folks. Now William gonna work on him, folks. Now punching him. Now William puts his foot in and pulls him off the top of the scaffolding of the cage, folks. Slamming him in now, William. Both these guys trying to get back up to it, folks. Fighting for it, folks. Now William, just a little bit lighter. Can he get out, folks? They're both draped across the top of the ring, folks. Sliding over, and now William gets punched by Willie. Both these two fighting back and forth on the top of the ring, folks. On the top of the steel cage, folks. And now dropping him off. Got the clear advantage. Can he get that big leg of his on? He's stuck, folks. Can Willie get back up? Can he get it back up? He's got the leg over. And a beautiful escape and a beautiful win by Big William. And now, ladies and gentlemen, maybe they're giving each other a hand job, and you couldn't see it, Raven. Yes, the Big Willie battle, folks, continues on. Congratulations to Willie, to Big, beautiful William. And we're going to do one more match, folks. I said that was the last match, but we're going to do one more. And then we're going to call it the night. And I want to thank you guys for coming to this show, folks. But we're going to go out with a big bang, folks. And ladies and gentlemen, why not do it this way, folks? Yes, and it's going to be quite the match. It's going to be special rules, folks. It's going to be a custom match. It's going to be a 6-pack challenge, folks. And here we go, folks. We're just going to go random. And it's going to be the ladies, folks. We're going to take on Surrey Bloodyard, folks. Evie Bloodyard, folks. Here we go, folks. This is going to be great, folks. We're just putting all the ladies in here, folks. Bertha Shickrowd. Here we go. We got Luna Green, folks. Yes, we got one more, and I'm looking for the next participant, folks. Got Raven the Enchanted, folks. And of course, we're going to bring in the Blue Waffle, folks. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is our six-pack challenge, folks. Well, you've been working those fanny fingers all night. I figured you need to stretch them wings more. Yes, we all have to work tonight, folks. And ladies and gentlemen, what a way to end the match when we got this six-pack challenge, folks. Six-pack elimination, folks. You know, and as we start out with 6 women, it'll wind up with 2, and then finally 1, folks. As this is how this six-pack challenge works, folks. And we're gonna very exciting matchup here, folks. A very exciting match type. You will love this match, folks. And ladies and gentlemen, I will be back in a few seconds, folks. As I go, take care of my nose. I gotta blow it, and I don't think you want to hear me blow my nose.